Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. What's going on, Tar Heel family? Gotta have this one. Need this one. And the Tar Heels taking on Leonard Hamilton's Florida State Seminoles. And the Tar Heels get on the board first. Missed shot there by Jackson. And the Tar Heels get the rebound. And there's Elliot Cadeau's first turnover. Unforced, unnecessary. And as usual, the opposing team comes down and gets points off of it. We gotta stop turning the ball over. He's gotta stop turning the ball over. There's nearly a second turnover by Elliot Cadeau. Now, guys, I'm like, as a coach, I'm like, come on and sit down with me, son. Come on and sit down with me. Withers with a three-point shot. And another basket by the Tar Heels. And we get a layup at the opposite end. Bo Bowen. Come on. What is going on?
Plays excellent defense, good shot blocker, can hit the three. He can do a lot of things. Leonard Hamilton says, I love his attitude, three-point play. And you love his versatility as well.
Oh, I got it. I know what the deal is. Maybe I gotta wait. All right, so we'll hang on just a second. Well, I will hang on just a second. All right, Carolina with the ball. And another score by the Tar Heels. Let's see if we can keep scoring today. What's going on? Danielberry Sports Highlight. Cajun Thomas, what's going on? Michael Smitty, what's going on? All right, Florida State gets in the paint. It's a turnover. This is Powell. What will they do with it? What will they do? They get it to Elliot Cadeau. Elliot Cadeau. Hey, 4 times a game. Elliot Cadeau to the basket. Misses. Florida State at the other end, 16:30 on the clock. They're moving around the perimeter in North Carolina in a man-to-man. They swing it. Drive to the basket is no good, but a foul on the play. And that may be Withers with his first. The first.
First in the ACC in both categories, first in turnovers forced per game. And when you look at the way that they're playing, this has happened in the ACC
All right, it's going to be Florida State at the line. Florida State at the line, and the first free throw is good. Give him a little ding ding right there.
That's very true. Of course, they had an absolutely brutal schedule with a lot of close losses. Watkins at the line 74%, and certainly on his way to earning a spot on an all.
All right, the score is now 7-9. Florida State hanging right in there with the Tar Heels. And both free throws are good. 1 point lead. Trimble hands that off to R.J. Davis to bring it up the court. Screen set up top by Washington. Powell skip pass over to Ian Jackson. Ian Jackson gets in the paint, comes back out. Hill's got 11 seconds to shoot. They reset. R.J. Davis gets it to Ian Jackson. Ian Jackson's got to get the ball up. He kicks it. Extra pass. I guess Powell did not know how many seconds were on the clock. And that is going to be a shot clock violation. All right, so I think we have a timeout on the court. I don't know why I'm not able to get this on my phone. I'm hating it though.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
I think we're good though. I think we are broadcasting. We're good though. I think we are broadcasting.
Eczema
We're good.
isn't
I
always
think we are
obvious.
broadcasting.
Eczema isn't always red. But now, eczema isn't always going to stop you with Empress.
All right, we are leading. North Carolina is leading right now, 9-8. Okay, coach. Let's get it together. Stream is live. No viewers. So what's going on? All right, we got a timeout on the court. I'm not sure what I did wrong here. Let's check it out. What is going on here? I don't know. Looks like not sure. Hills. Time. Schedule.
Eastern Time. The top 25 today.
All right, I'm not sure what's going on. I can't pick anything up on my phone. Hopefully you guys or someone out there is able to hear me.
We saw that a couple of seasons ago, the preseason #1 North Carolina Tar Heels not in the top 25. Now we see that with Kansas 2 years later. And the difference is the competition that they're playing against. Everyone is caught up.
Florida State with a 3.
We see Daquan Davis knock down the 3 ball.
Hey Siri, turn off device.
You look at the parity amongst teams in all the major conferences, whether it's the ACC,
Let's see if I can get it to reset.
there's so much
All right, Carolina's still leading, but only by 1.
talent's going to the Blue Bloods anymore.
If there's anybody out there that can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. Anybody can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. I can't pick myself up on my cell phone, so I'm a bit worried. We got one person in the chat.
They need a general manager to help with their roster management and find the right players.
Should definitely be more.
I don't understand why every single major school in the country doesn't have one. It's coming. Powell up top. Trimble. Got shut down. Kicks it out. Shot clock to 11 for the Heels.
All right, this is Ian Jackson.
Jackson, #2 scorer for North Carolina with 8 on the shot clock and a whistle. And a foul here with 14:19 to go. Leonard Hamilton, 76 years old, the all-time winningest coach at FSU, #5 all-time in the ACC, 199 regular season ACC wins going into play tonight.
All right, going to be Carolina ball. They get it in.
Dribble, gave up the dribble.
Nearly a turnover. With this Powell with the ball. Carolina now with 10 seconds to shoot.
And here's Davis.
Screen set. R.J. Davis is going to be fouled. Trying to get to the basket.
Low ball in the 6'10" sophomore hit him.
Gosh, what's going on, guys? 4-8, 4-9.
It's a bit of a bailout there with that shot clock winding down.
All right.
Yeah, Bowen really just crowding the space. Did not want R.J. Davis to be able to reject the screen and beat some trying to get his body in position, but R.J. so quick makes it difficult to beat it to the spot. So a shot clock resets to 20. And this is a lineup we've seen much more of as of late.
All right.
Learn about crypto and get rewarded as you learn with Coinbase Learning.
All right, we're good now. Now, we're good. We're just nobody's watching. That's all. Powell to the basket. Left hand layup is no good, but he is fouled on the play.
Get started today on Coinbase.com/learning-rewards.
You see he has the ability to go off the bounce, showing off the tween, the nice cross that has
2 people in the chat. Now 1.
but gets the free throws, gets the foul. But more importantly, he's playing against like-sized players. He's been playing against much bigger players the majority of the season. At the 4 spot, now moving him back to his natural.
All right, Powell misses a free throw.
Be successful. Freshman from Pittsburgh, North Carolina. Grew up wanting to play.
He does have a tendency to do that. All right, Daniel Berry Sports Highlight. What's going on? Kadrian Thompson, thank you for showing up. Michael Smitty, thank you for stopping by. Carolina goes back up by 2.
Could be a very, very exciting thing if he does. He will step off.
Withers comes back in the game.
Withers back on.
13-11, 13:49 on the clock. Powell hits 1 of his free throws. Coach puts a full court press on.
Into a quick shot. A.J. Swinton in the game. Big drive here by Watkins and a foul.
Watkins straight to the basket. He is fouled.
3 is where he mentioned on Saturday the transfer from VCU. He can pile up points. And one thing's for certain, Leonard Hamilton absolutely is in it to win it. He wants to win every game, and he's not taking this opportunity for granted. He continues to talk to us about how blessed he is to have been put in every situation he's been, whether it's being the first black player at University of Tennessee Martin, wherever it may be. He talks about how gracious he is to be in the position, but he's made it very clear. He wants to win out. He wants to win every game. He wants the season to go on as long as it possibly can. I said, what are you going to do when it's over as far as a coach? When you retire, what are you going to do? He said, I'm going to take lessons. I want to learn how to play the guitar. I want to learn how to play the piano.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do something else,
And
bruh.
he came over
Well,
and
I don't know. He's 76 years old, so
I need someone to teach me
the exciting things, physical things, he may not enjoy doing now anyway. So I got you, Leonard Hamilton.
I don't think he's even two. But when you talk about Coach Ham, he owns a gospel recording label. And when you think about that, music is part of his life. And so he now wants to be a musician after, of course, what I think is a Hall of Fame coaching career.
as his team tied 13 with the Tar Heels. Trimble wants to drive it.
Trimble,
Through the lane.
nice move by Trimble to get another score.
He was their best player. Without R.J. Davis, he had 33 against Memphis in the exhibition, and he was their best player in Mount. He started to get back to that rhythm after missing games due to injury.
Strong 6'3" guard.
Florida State with the ball, 15-13. Alley-oop, wide open to Boboa. Actually, that was not Boboa. Florida State just got long players.
Getting into the paint and just throwing it up, allowing his teammate to be able to go finish it off easily. Great vision by Hope.
With the 60-year man.
Carolina nearly with a turnover. Now 13 seconds on the clock. They're going to have to make something work quick here. This is R.J. Davis. Got to try to do it himself. Throws it up. Draws the foul.
And takes the foul. That was with 4.
Come on, can you see me on the phone?
Seth Trimble off the bounce. Craft. Got the
I don't know what it was. I finally got it on mine.
See the Euro with the nice kiss off the glass, but on the other end of the floor, Boston Hope throwing it up to where only his teammate is able to finish above the rim, tying the game at 15.
So Davis to the line at 88%.
Huh?
Just waiting for Coach GTV.
What you mean waiting? I'm on.
Graduate from White Plains, New York.
I don't know what I did this time either.
Strike. Ben Allen Boopman. 6'8" junior now.
Still waiting.
Yeah,
Davis.
there's no picture.
I got it on my phone, but
Davis just 12 points against Virginia.
it's Carolina and Florida State, right?
And he gets the pair. And Cadeau back on to run the point, and Davis will take a rest.
And once again, North Carolina after the free throw, picking up with that diamond pressure. 1-2-1-1. You got Withers on the ball. It's 6'9", great size. They'll look to get a trap. See if they can force a turnover. But that's the one place you can't
All right.
have the ball to go is right to the middle of the floor.
Jackson out of the double. Got that free to swing.
All right, Florida State
Jackson will pull up from 50.
pulls up. That's Jackson. It's tied up. Elliot Cadeau gets it to Ian Jackson. Ian Jackson, he might do a step back. Couldn't hit that three that time. Elliot Cadeau gives it right back to him. He goes to the basket. The layup is good. Carolina's just maintaining a bit of a lead in front of Florida State. They can't get it sloppy because Florida State will take advantage.
Gives up the dribble. Back for Jerry Dang, who's 6'9".
Dang with the ball. Boy, Coach Hamilton has a tendency to get a lot of guys from the country of Africa or Nigeria, excuse me. All right, they tie it up again. Elliot Cadeau back to Trimble for three. Trimble for three. Can't hit it. Rebound, Florida State. They've been scoring every time they came down, every time Carolina scores. So this time they could take a lead. This is Dang. The jumper is no good. Carolina is going to be fouled, going for a rebound. Tied up 19-19. There's my guy, Leonard Hamilton. He and Pearline look exactly alike. All right. We got a timeout on the court. We know it's going to be a tough one. We know it's going to be a close one. At least Carolina is scoring enough to stay afloat. You know what I'm saying? To stay in the lead. Florida State with the ball now. Well, actually, it's now Carolina's ball because of that foul when we get back. 19 up. 19 up. 19 up. 19 up. Once again, thanks for the early watchers to come through, show some love in the chat section over there. If you're stopping through, don't just hide in the bushes. Stop through, leave a comment in the chat, even if it's just "What's up, Coach?" Like it says at the top there, live reactions. I will respond back. All right, now we are Florida State 16-11, 7-9 in the conference. Carolina 17-11, 10-6 in the conference. You know, both teams pretty close to each other. Right now, Van Allen Lubin 2 points, 1 rebound. Jalen Withers with a 3. Drake Powell has a 3. Elliot Cadeau and R.J. Davis both have 2 points. And the bench has scored 7 points. Ian Jackson with a 2 and Seth Trimble with 5 points. And believe it or not, Seth Trimble doesn't have a rebound yet. I thought he got one. Doesn't have a rebound yet. For Florida State, Bo Bowen with 3 points. Daquan Davis has 3. Chandler Jackson with 2 points. Watkins with 7. And the bench has scored 4 points. Malik has 2. And Swinton has 2. So our starters for Florida State is going to be number 12. Ewan. Bobo's number 10. Bo Bowen is number 10. Davis is number 5. Jackson is 0. Davis and Jackson. Watkins is 1. All right, Carolina get the ball in. It's a full court man-to-man. And it may be a turnover. It is a turnover. That's going to be contributed to Elliot Cadeau. You know, you can't really blame. Well, yeah, it hit. Who's that? Is that Jackson? And then it went off. Okay, well, actually, that's not going to be Elliot Cadeau's. That got to be Jackson that went off his hand. Oh, what a move. But a recovery, too, by Withers. Florida State still scores, and this is their lead. They take it, probably their first lead. They are full court man-to-man. Carolina is going to have to bring it down with Trimble. Elliot Cadeau gets it to Withers. Withers looked at the 3, turned it down. Elliot Cadeau kicks it over to Trimble. Trimble on the baseline. Now he kicks it back to Cadeau. 6 seconds to shoot. Cadeau for 3. No good. Rebound. Florida State. Florida State just a little bit longer than North Carolina. Backdoor cut. Should have been an easy dunk. I have no idea what Carolina was thinking there. But Ewan had a wide open shot Would have been a dunk, but lost the ball.
However, this Carolina season is explained the three-point issue.
All right, Elliot Cadeau now bring the ball down the court. Carolina trailing by 2. He gets it to Withers. Withers with the step back. Shoots a 3. That's off the mark. Another rebound. Carolina getting no rebounds today. I think this is Dang. Gets the ball over to Watkins. Oh, what a move by Ewan. If Carolina doesn't pick up the defense immediately, it's going to be a problem. Elliot Cadeau, left-hand layup with the right hand. He scores. 21-23. Let's see if Carolina can get this communication on defense now. Last 2 times it just looked ugly. Ewan going to go against Lubin. Baseline pass is good. Carolina is getting caught. Elliot Cadeau brings it down, slows it down now. 21-25 is the score. This is Ian Jackson. They want to go inside. They haven't been able to get the ball inside like they have the last 3 games. We're playing a lot of guard ball again. Elliot Cadeau shoots another 3, rims out on, but this time the big man Lubin gets that rebound, puts it back. Only 2 people in the chat. Wow, Watkins all the way to the basket. Carolina not playing aggressive defense at all. 23-27 is the score. Ian Jackson, quick 3. That's good. Both teams trading baskets. It's a 1-point lead by Florida State. Like, the Tar Heels are going to have to figure out a way to play some defense here. Carolina in the zone. Hadn't seen them use the zone in a while. Never really. They still get it on the baseline to Ewan. Ewan. 3-point shot is good. And that was Dang with the 3. Dang. Ian Jackson gets it to Trimble. Trimble looking inside. He shoots another 3. Elliot Cadeau. Shoots a 3, can't hit it. Come on, Cadeau, let's go. 12 seconds on the clock. He shoots another 3. I don't know what kind of decision making we're doing right there, but it was missed, and Florida State could not find the ball. Withers sneaks in there, gets a rebound, puts it up, and he is fouled. Ewing strong to the basket. Let's go, baby. 1, 2, 3. Is it 5 people on the court for Carolina or what? That was a nice pass on the basket there by I think it was Ewing. But yeah, defense not quite sticking there for the Tar Heels. What do you guys think in the chat? Thank you for the 2 likes, guys. All right, we got a timeout on the court. Florida State, stop. All right, we got a poll question. guys can get in here and answer. All right, will Florida State end the Tar Heels run of 4 wins in a row? Oh, wow. Thank you guys for hitting that like button. We now got 4 likes. Appreciate it. That should be the poll question. Poll question. Can Coach Gary get double-figure likes tonight? All right, here we are, 28 to 30. All right, Carolina shooting 57.9% from the field. That is darn good. But Florida State shooting 68.8% from the field. Carolina shooting 30% from behind the arc. Florida State 60. Something's got to change. Withers hits the free throw.
The fact that it's so late now, it makes it difficult for them to be able to get into the NCAA tournament. And when you want to talk about elite of the elite,
That's a Heisman sweatshirt.
and I mean, again, very few people have those, especially NBA players that have Heisman sweatshirts and Heisman trophies.
All right, Florida State on the baseline. The jumper is good. Will Carolina play defense today? Trading baskets with the Florida State Seminoles, not a good thing. This is R.J. Davis, been out of the game for a while. Kicks it. Cade comes in, firing up, can't hit it. Lubin's able to get that rebound. He is fouled. It's going to send him to the free throw line.
Cincinnati at ESPN 2 at 9. Mark Sears and number 6 Alabama taking on number 24 Mississippi State.
30 to 32.
To the number 2 spot.
30 to 32 is the score.
The number 1 team in the country. And as mentioned, Kansas tumbling out of the top 25.
Or soon will be.
Cooper Flagg this season had that freshman record against Notre Dame. 11 times the ACC Rookie of the Week. I believe that's the record now.
That is the record now, passing. Was it Kenny Anderson?
Lubin hits both his free throws to tie this game. Oh, no, didn't tie it up to bring the Tar Heels to within 1. 6 minutes and 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Carolina in the zone, in the 2-3 zone. Trying to get Florida State to shoot threes, I think. Stay on the floor. What is that? All right, the layup is missed. Ian Jackson to the other end. That is blocked. And coast to coast, the ball goes, and I think this is Jackson is going to draw the foul. Actually, that's Watkins. Watkins with the dunk. Jackson knew he had that layup. I was talking to a coach today. You got to go strong. You got to go strong. I can't say that was strong. That wasn't a strong drive. That was just a good block. All right, Florida State at the line. They're going to hit both of these. and push that lead back to back to 3. And they'll go full court man-to-man again. This is Ian Jackson. He gets it to R.J. Davis. 6 minutes on the clock. R.J. Davis brings it down. R.J. Davis doing a lot of dribbling as he usually does. Kicks that to Cade. Tyson shoots another 3. It's off again. It's going to be out of bounds to Carolina. Coach, you might want to put Withers back out there. I don't think Withers is in foul trouble. Cade with the ball. Swings it back to Ian Jackson. Florida State in the man-to-man. Screen set up top by Washington. A long 3. It's good. By R.J. Davis. And it's tied up 34. Carolina back in the zone, trying to make Florida State shoot over it. Oh, don't turn the ball over. A missed three-pointer. Ian Jackson open for 3. He can't hit it. Cade with the rebound. Goes up strong, and it is good. That's Tyson with the lay. Carolina takes the lead back by 2 points. Carolina finally decide to do some things that teams do against them to try to slow them down. Hey, I know Coach hates the zone, but hey, sometimes you got to do what you got to do to win, right? Got to do what you got to do to win. Make the other team figure it out, just like they make Carolina figure it out. How you beat that zone when you don't have huge guys. Florida State's got nice size though. They're not able. Carolina's not letting them get to the top of the key, to the middle of the zone to begin with, and I think that's helping them out. Got a timeout on the court. Real quick timeout by Coach Hamilton. All right, it's actually going to be Florida State's ball. They get it on the baseline. The little jumper is good. Ties is back up again. Washington shoots another 3. Oh, he hits it this time. Hadn't hit one since last year. Got a little bit happy and shot about 5 or 6 of those. This is first I've seen. First I've seen him hit this year. A drive to the basket, and a foul is going to be assessed to the Tar Heels. Get over there, get those hands up, big guy. All right, a free throw goes out. Rims out on Jackson, I think, is who number 5 is. Number 5 is Jackson. Is that number 5 or 0? I think Jackson is 0 on the line. And he misses both. Rebound. Washington. Carolina, with 4 minutes on the clock, can extend their lead. Washington with the ball at the top. Picks up his dribble. In a little bit of trouble. Gets it to Ian Jackson. Ian Jackson wants to do that step back. Is not there. Got 9 seconds. Kicks it. Oh, that ball's going to be knocked out of bounds. And a turnover by the Tar Heels. Turnover by the Tar Heels, and we have another timeout. Hey, I like to thank the few people that are watching. It's getting tougher and tougher to get views in YouTube. There's a lot of people being able to watch the game on YouTube, the actual game. So, like, you know, who wants to watch Coach Gary do a live stream? But there are still some guys who are successful in doing it. And since I like doing it, we're going to keep on keeping on. All right, the Heels. Actually able to score a little bit. Not an explosion of points, but just enough to stay in front of the Seminoles to this point. And we definitely can't afford to go through any droughts like we usually do. We haven't really gone through a drought, just not able to score prolifically today. And Carolina back at it again. We lead by 3, 39-36. Still 3 minutes and 46 seconds on the clock. Carolina in the zone. Watkins shoots over it, hits another 3. We may have to extend that zone a bit. I'm thinking the scouting report says Florida State doesn't shoot that 3 great, but I tell you what, they've done just enough. Man, why we try to come on, man, move the ball. I mean, I got there's some space so you can take the guy, but move the ball and then take him. Like, everybody's just standing around watching one guy do the ISO as usual, and so you got guys that can come over and help. Cade Tyson with another 2-pointer at the same spot. Carolina back in that zone. Another 3-point shot is no good. This time Carolina with the rebound. Powell brings it down the court himself. Finds Cade. Cade thought about the 3. Good job, young man. Is not there. Nobody under the basket to rebound. R.J. Davis Oh, hesitated with the three. And that ball is going to be saved. Tipped out by Washington. Jackson has the ball. Carolina it would be great for them to score right here. Jackson kicks it. Cade with a three, steps to the side. Maybe two, it's good. It's a two-pointer, foot on the line. But 2 points nevertheless, 43-39. You got to know who's a good outside shooter, right? If they get the ball, step out there, they're close to the line. If not, you just play good. Hands up, Washington. That ball's going to be knocked out of bounds. I thought it was off of Carolina, but it was off of FSU. So it's going to be Carolina ball with 2 minutes left. Carolina gets the ball in against a man-to-man. They bring it down. This is R.J. Davis. Come on, coach. Run the weave. It's a man-to-man. Run the weave. Put some action in it. Once again, R.J. Davis doing it all himself. And he's able to draw a foul. I didn't see it, but the ref called it, so we got to go with the ref. I mean, dang, what? I mean, come on, coach, put some motion in the offense, bruh. Come on, I hate this ISO. I hate it. I hate it at every level. I hate it at pros. I hate it at college. I mean, yeah, if you've got the league down to a minute and 40 seconds in the game, and you're trying to hold the ball, run some time off the clock, I get it then. But to come down because the team's in a man-to-man, and that's all you run, R.J. Davis, since he got fouls, able to put 2 more points on the board, 45-39. See if Carolina can play some defense here. Still in the zone. It's the 2-3 zone. They need to watch the baseline. Stay low, bro. Don't come up. You got it. All right, Carolina with a steal. Just make the right decision. Oh, nice pass by Powell to Washington. No look pass on the right. Nice little bounce pass, and Washington finishes. Carolina on a bit of a run right here. 1 minute, 10 seconds on the clock. The zone has slowed Florida State down. Oh, Rev, come on. Rev calls a foul. It was some contact there. There was some contact there. Hey, nobody has voted yet. Nobody's voted yet. Will Florida State end the Tar Heels run of 4 wins in a row? I think that's a valid question. All right, with a minute on the clock, I think this is Watkins. Watkins at the line. I think he hit 50% the last time he shot it. He hits the first one with no problem. I could be wrong. Watkins hits both free throws. 47-41. Elliot Cadeau back in the game. Let's see if he can not turn the ball over before the half. He gets it to Ian Jackson. Ian Jackson gets it to Powell coming across the lane. They go down to Washington. Washington's going to be fouled by big number 3, trying to deny the ball. Carolina in the bonus. All right, Washington on the line, needs to hit his free throws. He hits it. 48-41, 44.3 seconds. And Washington hits both. 49-41 is an 8-point lead by the Tar Heels. And Florida State, Watkins gonna try to save some time as Carolina stays in that 2-3 zone. Screen set up top. Watkins get to the elbow, scores. 43-49, 25 seconds left, and Carolina calls a timeout. I know Coach wants to score here, but look, I just like the only thing that's scaring me now is Carolina's got to get the ball in, and Florida State's going to be all over them in the man-to-man. So, and I think Elliot Cadeau usually throws the ball in. Maybe Powell needs to throw it in. But I think Elliot throws it in so he can get the ball right back. And he will turn it over. All right, so since we do have a little bit of a timeout, actually they are right back. Let's see how many turnovers. Well, we'll check that out in just a second. We'll check it out in a sec. Ain't nobody in here but me anyway. Let's see, 49-43 Carolina. All right, Carolina does get the ball in cleanly. Now let's see what they can do. It's only like a second between the shot clock and the game clock. Elliot Cadeau is going to let it get all the way down to 7. It's 6 seconds now. Carolina's going to have to get a shot off. Elliot Cadeau. Oh. Wow. Come on, coach. That's what you drew up? Can't be. Now 1.1 seconds on the clock. Florida State, I think they've got to go to full length of the court. Dang, bro, you got to get something off there. You got to get something off. All right, so it is not under the basket. They get to take it side out on their end, on their side. So Carolina now decides to go man-to-man. It's 1.1 seconds left on the clock. They get it in a great spot. Shot is good if it goes. It's no good. So Carolina goes in at the half, leading by 6, 43-49. All right, very slow stream tonight. I'm talking extremely slow, but you know, I think again part of it is my fault. All right, Bill Allen Lubin has 6 points. So does Jalen Withers. Drake Powell, 3 points. Elliot Cadeau has 4. RJ Davis with 7. It's going to be Jalen Washington with 7. Cade Tyson off the bench with 6 points. Ian Jackson and Seth Trimble both have 5. And we got to check Elliot Cadeau. Elliot Cadeau is going to be credited with 2 turnovers. Drake Powell with 1. Ian Jackson with 2. Carolina already has 5 turnovers. Florida State, only 3. Ewan, 4 points. Bo Bowen, 3. Daquan Davis has 5 points. Chandler Jackson with 4. And Jameer Watkins with 18 points to lead all scorers. Malik with 2 points. Dang has 5. Swinton, 2 points. So Carolina's going to have to do something about the young man, Jameer Watkins. Jameer Watkins is a senior, 6'7", 210 guard. That's a nice size for a guard. He is at his average right now, 18 points per game. Carolina's going to have to play some defense. We got to figure out a way to play some defense, play better defense. I think that's the key to the game right now, defense. They went through a little. Nope, that's not where I want to go. Carolina went through a little phase in this game where the defense was atrocious, for lack of a better word, but that's a pretty darn good description of how things were looking. Backdoors, layups right under the basket. That it can't happen if you're going to win this game. So I think that's one thing Carolina's got to do. They got to play some defense. Turnovers. We got 5 turnovers. We got to stop turning the ball over. Now, I will take a look at the team stats. I don't think Florida State has taken advantage of all the turnovers with points. They did the first one, though, and it was a 3-point basket. So just imagine Carolina cuts down on the turnovers and don't give the other team extra options, extra chances at the basket. Because like I always say, if you turn the ball over, you do not get that shot. You don't give a chance to shoot the ball. The ball's turned over. That is a possible point we could have had. Michael Smitty, well, we got a lead at half on the road. Need to pick it up in the second half on both sides. Hammer down, no let up on both sides. Defense, pick it up on D, no mercy. Yeah, definitely pick it up on D, no mercy. They definitely going to have to do that. I'm pretty sure Florida State had no worries about Carolina, but to be able to hang in there with us like this, it always gives the team confidence. So, yeah, Carolina's gonna have to pick it up on defense. They gotta talk. Not a bad move there, Coach. Getting out of the man-to-man and going to the zone. I know he hates it. Coach Hubert Davis hates to run zone, but right now I think it's slowed. It has slowed Florida State down a little bit. So heck, I'm definitely not opposed to it. Heck, go ahead and use it. And learn how to run it a little bit better, because we are extending it a bit and leaving that baseline line. Run it. Learn how to run a little bit better and use it against these other teams. Use it against some of these other teams that use it against us all the time. Offensively, I think we need to move the ball a little bit more. I'm going to go back to the Carolina Duke game. Carolina Duke game, man to man, Carolina was getting nowhere. It was getting nowhere with that. All right. Reminds me of the I don't know if it's a TikTok, but where the little it's a England girl from England, or has an England accent. Is that it? English accent. And she was mad because of a guy selling ice creams. She was mad at guys selling ice creams. Like, hey, the guy selling ice creams ice creams for six quid, 7 quid. It's no, she said 9 quid, whatever. Too much. It has ice creams and a little gum on it, and he's trying to sell it for 9 quid. He's not gonna get anywhere with that. Nah, he should know. He should know. Yeah, I bet he can hear me. Well, I hope Carolina hears me because they've got to move the ball a little bit more on offense. I go back to the Duke game in the first half. Duke was man to man against Carolina, and Carolina doing that ISO, but Duke is so big and long. They're just helping. They help out so well. But then Carolina came out in the second half and started running sort of like a little weave action. They got some movement in the ball. That's what they need to do here against Florida State. I guarantee you it'll help us out a little bit more. All right, guys. We're getting ready to take a little break for the one person that's in here, and then we'll be right back. Appreciate you all hanging out. I think we've got 4 likes. I think it's just 4 likes. Still hanging on at 4 likes. Thank you guys who hit the like button. I appreciate it. For those people feeling sorry for the coach because he's only got 2 viewers, but the 2 viewers who are in here, you are the MVP. All right, guys, I'll be right back.
see how he picked. I mean, that team could have won a national title.
And that was a team that was coming off of Sweet 16 and Elite 8. And
All right, Florida State starts off with the ball. This is Ewing.
capable of winning in that.
Or Ewing.
Underway here in the second.
This is Jackson.
Watkins leading the way with 8.
Jackson
Grab this here in the first.
gets that ball back to Ewing.
Will commit the foul. As we are underway here in the second.
The Ewing's going to be fouled going to the basket.
17-6 and way out in front. Second chance points. They have all the offensive rebounds of the game to this point. Low turnover.
We do have 2 votes. 2 votes.
But when you consider that North Carolina has taken
Thank you everybody who has
attempts that Florida State's taken, but Florida State's only made one less.
subscribed to the channel. We're at 2450, trying to get to 2500 before the end of March Madness. Thank you for the last recent subscriber, Jesse Ortega. And the last super chat, Brandon Reams. Carolina gets the ball. Nice little backdoor cut and a backdoor pass. And that is going to be a 2-point basket for Powell. Florida State comes back down. This is Dane to the basket. Actually, that's Bo Bowen. I get him and Dane mixed up. Bo Bowen to the basket. Yep. Caught Bo Bowen standing around.
And Powell finishing strong to avoid the shot block of the Seminoles.
Taylor Bowen at the line, 6'10" sophomore.
Bo Bowen, 6'10", can put the ball on the floor.
In blocks, you can see why.
And he hits his first free throw.
At the line, he had 4 blocks against Pitt. He could be a defensive menace.
And he hits his first free throw.
Leonard has always had a couple of guys like that. He's rim protectors.
Yeah, absolutely. But again, when you
Hey guys, thanks for the 5 likes. We're moving closer and closer. We got 5 likes. All right, R.J. Davis bringing the ball across the timeline. Carolina now with a 6-point lead. Nearly turned over. I think it was Bo Bowen. Gets his hand in the passing lane.
but it was not a lot of very good shot making from both these teams in the first half.
Carolina gets it in. This is going to be to Elliot Cadeau. Elliot Cadeau throws an alley-oop to Lubin. Like the way they sort of hesitated and set that up. 53-45 right now. But then they let Florida State get down to the basket before they start playing defense. Now Carolina back in the man-to-man. Watkins, the jumper is no good. Nice lead pass to Powell. Powell with at the other end. Nice pass by Elliot Cadeau. And Ewing is in serious pain. Must have twisted that or turned that ankle. He is in some serious pain. And the ref blew the whistle.
That's 14 points, 8 rebounds a game, one of their best players.
Whew, I know how you feel, big man. Let's see, where is he?
Take a look.
As you see, turns that right ankle, trying to roll to the rim. Gets
How was that I hope it was just the ankle. Let's see.
look at the right ankle.
Yeah, it was the ankle.
Stays down behind the play, and then tries to get up, limps over to the bench on one foot, but once he gets there,
That hurts.
significant pain.
All right, one person in the chat. One person in the chat. Is that myself? I don't know. But thank you everyone for who have stopped by and left comments in the chat. He is still laying down. Be surprised if he comes back. But you never know. Trying to put some pressure on that ankle.
Sure how many times that's happened in the history of college basketball.
The way he's going off the court doesn't look like he'll be coming back. So that just means next man up. And for the Tar Heels, we just hope it's not somebody that's going to dominate. And it could be. Probably going to be Dang out there.
Malik Ewan, as soon as we can, very talented player. They've
I think his name was Ewan. I've been calling him Ewan.
They already trail here by 10. And he is off to the
All right, 55-45. Carolina in the lead. Coach Gary got one person in the chat
19 points against Louisville, the 24 against Miami, as you mentioned.
for.
19 of 20.
And we see the scowl once again from Coach Ham. And I won't say his name, but a good friend of mine gave me another name that could take over the scowl.
All right, ball's gonna be brought down by Florida State. Foul's gonna be called on Elliot Cadeau.
Doing a tremendous job at Missouri right now. Has a very good scowl on the sideline.
Our ESPN Thursday primetime women's basketball doubleheader gets underway at 7 Eastern. Number 8, North Carolina. Number 16, Duke. And the 6th-ranked South Carolina. They're in Oxford to take on Ole Miss. Should be a great ACC-SEC doubleheader.
All right, this is Watkins with the floater. That's good. Or Davis, I think. Elliot Cadeau. Powell squares up, shoots the ball. It's going to be missed. Rebound, Florida State. They push it. Oh, nice little in and out move. But the floater is missed. Now R.J. Davis will see what he does. He shoots a quick three and hits it.
Largest lead of the ball game. And Carolina has it 58-47.
It's a steal. Let's see what Elliot. You had a lay, baby. All right, so Carolina slows it down. 17 minutes on the clock. R.J. Davis with it. 58-47. Elliot Cadeau takes another three. Oh, he hits one. 2 threes in a row by the Tar Heels.
Yes, sir.
All right, looks like we got a timeout on the court. The Tar Heels have extended their lead just a bit. See if they can continue. Let me see what DT3 is talking about. Yes, he should have shot that layup. All right, so we got a timeout on the court. Let's see what the box scores look like now for the Tar Heels. Then Lubin 8 points now. He has 5 rebounds. 4 rebounds for Jalen. For Withers. Yeah, he's stuck on 6. Drake Powell and Elliot Cadeau both have 7 points. Elliot Cadeau has 5 assists and 2 turnovers. Let's see if he can keep himself from getting those 2 more he usually gets. R.J. Davis has 10 points, the only double-figure scorer for the Tar Heels. But that's not bad because there are a lot more people who have scored. I think all starters have scored for the Tar Heels. Jalen Washington with 7. Tyson, 6 points. Ian Jackson has 5. And Seth Trimble with 5. But uncharacteristically, Seth Trimble does not have a rebound. For Florida State, Ewing has gone out, twisted his ankle really bad. He had 4 points and 3 assists. Taylor Bowen, 5 points. Kawan Davis has 7 points. Chandler Jackson, number 0, with 4. And Watkins has 18 points now. Actually, that's what he had at half. All right, so it's been a couple more scores or scorers. Malik has 2 points. Dang has 5. Swinson has 2 points for the Seminole. All right, team stats. Carolina shooting 59.5%. Florida State shooting 59.3%. 3-point shooting for the Tar Heels, 36%. Florida State still shooting 50. They are 4 of 8. Carolina 7 of 19. Free throw shooting 90% for the Tar Heels, 73 for the Florida State Seminoles, and Carolina out rebounding Florida State 20-7. All right, Carolina went on a bit of a run there.
And they have the Blue Devils at home. And we're still waiting to hear word on the health of Malik Brown, because we know Duke, as great as they are, they're not the same without Malik Brown. And so when you see that,
Wow, we got 2 people in the chat. 2 people in the chat.
going into that game that they were going into
A foul's going to be called,
a couple of weeks ago.
and that's going to be called on the Tar Heels. Watkins, that'll probably send him, I think, to the line. I don't know if he was on the, they called that on the floor.
where he hit 74%. As mentioned, the Seminoles are the second tallest team in the country behind only Duke. They have 10
Yeah,
players
they are
who
tall.
6'7" or taller, 5 who stand
They
6'2"
are long.
or taller.
All right, so it's going to be Watkins at the line. He rattles in the first. 48-61 right now. Still plenty of time on the clock. 16-41.
And that's been one of the things. Florida State's always been a better offensive rebounding team than they have been a defensive rebounding team. That's one of the things that's hurt them over the tenure. But a lot of it has to do with they switch so much defensively. Oftentimes,
Watkins, number 1, hits both of his free throws.
and so when you're having your small
Full court man-to-man. Florida State's been in that the whole time.
guys trying to keep the big guys off the glass,
As R.J. Davis bringing down, he's on the Seminole logo. Comes to his left. Still hasn't made a pass yet. 18 seconds. Now he goes to Elliot Cadeau. Elliot Cadeau gives it right back. I think they're saying you can take him. Baseline pass, but Withers can't finish it. We think a foul is going to be called, though. Nice little pocket pass there by R.J. Davis. I didn't even see that happening. Withers couldn't hit the reverse layup, but a foul is going to be called.
best play for your team. You give Maluk a lot of credit for staying in front of one of the toughest guards in the ACC, but RJ still dropping.
And that's Withers. Withers hits his free throw. I think Withers got tripped as he was coming down.
We talked about Coach Ham's time with the Rockets.
All right, once again, Carolina's got to score. They got to get every point they can get. Withers hits both of his free throws.
62 a couple of weeks ago. So of course the greatest of all time, Michael Jordan. Is it possible that he is
They kick it. This is
62? Yes.
I think this is Bo Bowen. Now Dang with it. The jumper is no good. Carolina able to get the rebound. Powell going strong to the basket. It's blocked out of there. I tell you, you got to draw the guys and sort of dump that off, because Florida State is too long. They're not going to let you hit. They're not going to let you hit those layups. All right, I think that was Jackson with the off shot there. And we have another timeout on the court. All right, Carolina maintaining the lead right there, like right now. 63-49. We just went over the stats, so no need to go over that again. We can change this. So we're in a timeout mode. Can these Tar Heels hang on to this lead? Remains to be seen. There's plenty of time on the clock, though, for any Florida State fan who's watching, stopping by. Still feel free to put a comment in the chat. All right, we have 3 votes now. We got 3 votes. The poll question: will Florida State end the Tar Heels' run of 4 wins in a row? All right, while we got a little bit of time, let's take a look at some of these guys. Van Allen Lubin with 8 points. Van Allen Lubin, 6'8", 230. I mean, nice size for a guy, but he's playing center for Carolina, and we know now. We know from now on, we need somebody 6'10" taller to be down there to make a big difference. A big difference, you know. Missing the big man, Armando Bacot. Malik Ewan went out, 6'11", 230. A bad twist of the ankle. Not pretty sure we're not going to see him back out tonight. All right. Watkins now with 20 points. And Watkins is a 6'7" guard, 6'7", 210. He's gone over his average. He averages 18 points, gone over that already against the Tar Heels. All right, next leading scorer, well, on the list of the 5 that are out there now, it's going to be Daquan Davis, 6'1", freshman. This is number 5, averages 8.9 points per game. Not bad for a freshman. All right, it's going to be Carolina ball out of the timeout, and a foul is going to be called on number 21. And number 21, I think, is Dang. Dang. All right, Carolina with the ball. Elliot Cadeau. I think it's going to be an improper screen. I know that's not how you say it. All right, 15 minutes on the clock. Carolina can ill afford to start being sloppy. They got to continue doing what they're doing. Florida State moving the ball. Carolina in the man-to-man. This is Dang. Hands it off. The low jumper is no good. But R.J. Davis didn't box out the shooter. And that was Davis. You got to box out, baby. Got to box out. See, come on, Carolina. Don't start. Do not start. Look, jumper and then box out. Gotta go box out. Right. The worst thing you can have is for the other team scoring points while the clock is not moving. 15. Wow, guys. You know, I didn't think we would come back, and I started to say some of these guys aren't tough like the professional guys from the Hornets, but this guy goes off the court yelling and screaming, had to be helped back to the locker room, and now Ewing is back. So Ewing's back on the court. Got to be feeling that ankle though. He can't twist that not a little bit, or that pain is gonna be excruciating. And Carolina not trying to take advantage of them. They try to go low to Washington. Washington with a great pass. I think that may have been from Powell, and Washington is able to lay it in for the Tar Heels. This is going to be Watkins. Watkins kicks that back out. They swing it. This is Jackson. Finds Dang. Or is that Bo Bowen? Jackson is stripped, but a foul is going to be called. Thank you for the 5 likes, guys. Thank you for the 5 likes. I appreciate it. 5 thumbs up. 5 thumbs up. Carolina leading this one 65-51 with more than enough time for Florida State to come back. This is going to be Jackson on the line. Jackson hits his free throws. Florida State is going to shoot their free throws very, very well. Yeah, I think Ewing went back on the court, but he's back on the bench with his shoe off, so that's probably the last we're going to see. Ooh. Nice drive by Trimble. Hey, if he takes off and is aggressive at the basket, he could do that just like the commentator said. A bunch. All right, Florida State moving the ball around the top. Carolina in the man-to-man. I think this is Dang. Hands it off 25. Nearly turned over. May have been a double dribble, but they didn't call it. Nice pivot move and a score inside for number 25. All right, Florida State quietly trying to get back into this. Trimble. Are they going to count it? This ref out here looks like they are. One, gather. Two. All right. Can't call that step on the gather, as everybody says, the gather. All right, Powell gets the ball in the corner. It was a foul called. There's 16 seconds on the clock. R.J. Davis with it, telling guys to move. Set the screen. Screen set, double team. They get it to Washington. Washington gets it right back out to Ian Jackson. Ian Jackson going to do that little step back spin move. Gets it up. Can't score. The Noles out. They shoot a quick 3, and that's good. And here come the Noles. Here they come. They've got this under double figures. 67-58. Plenty of time left on the clock. Plenty of time. But a whistle is going to be called. Whistle going to be blown. That's Dang with the jumper. All right, 13:04 on the clock. Plenty of time. This game is moving slow. Carolina gets it in the backcourt. It's R.J. Davis. Comes across the logo to his left. Moves the ball to Powell. Powell goes down to Washington. Washington is going to be mugged. Getting ready to throw that one down. Getting ready to throw that one down. Five likes, 27 views. Wow. This is terrible. But hey, appreciate you guys. the people who are stopping by for stopping by. Washington misses the front end of the first one. Come on, baby.
The Big 12's top team. Number 4, Houston, will take on number 10, Texas Tech. We cap the night with Kansas and Colorado in Boulder at 11 Eastern.
OB, you're a historian. Can you name me
All right, Washington at the line.
greatest entertainer from Gary, Indiana?
The Jacksons.
Greatest
Michael Jackson.
from Gary, Indiana. That would have to be Michael Jackson.
That would absolutely be Michael Jackson from the G. Also the home of the big dog, Cliff Robinson.
Reynolds gifted
All right, number 25, I think, scored the last time they got it. Swinton with the jumper. Florida State with the rebound. They get another shot at it. Looks like they might get another shot at it. And now Florida State using their size. Using their size to get rebounds. I wonder where it was at the beginning of the game. I guess now they're seeing, hey, we just on the shot, we got to attack. We've got the size. They definitely have more height than Carolina, and Carolina's just trying to jump with them instead of boxing out. You're going to have to box these guys out. This comes down to fundamental basketball, which once you get to the college level, a lot of coaches don't teach fundamental basketball. They just, hey, go get the rebound. Use your athletic ability and get the rebound. Well, it's kind of hard to teach size.
Malik received his first scholarship offer from FSU when he was in the 8th grade. Freshman lateral
Yeah, Coach Hamilton, he knows how to go get these tall guys. All right, Carolina brings the ball down. Still 12 minutes on the clock. Bunch of minutes. Ian Jackson for three in the corner. Hits the side of the basket. Side of the backboard, I meant. Now Florida State straight to the back. Oh, nice ball movement. And now it is. Oh, my goodness. Here they come. A 6-point lead now. I think Carolina might have had maybe a 15-point lead. A little bit sloppy, a little bit lackadaisical, taking their foot off the gas, as we tend to do. But Withers gets the ball, and he's going to be fouled on the play. And it's going to take us to a little bit of a break. All right, but we knew it was going to happen. Carolina starts to pull away, and they will definitely let you get back in the game. So let's see if these Tar Heels can do what I always say, and that's hang on. Hang on. Since that timeout, I think that 3-point basket that Elliot Cadeau hit, I think Carolina has been, they've been a little bit, I don't know, sloppy. I wouldn't say sloppy, but they have taken their foot off the gas, definitely. All right, is this the score? Yep, 62. All right, so Florida State right back in it. We're never out of it, really. All right, top leading scorers for Carolina is going to be R.J. Davis with 10 and Jalen Washington with 10. And for Florida State, Watkins, number 1 with 20 points. And then right behind him is going to be Davis, number 5 with 9. Carolina getting completely sloppy, not finishing up plays, and now missing free throws. They were shooting at 90%.
And he's at over 13 Hall of Fame. It's 13 to 15. We lost count. And there are probably more that he will be in the Hall of Fame as well.
And 2 are missed.
Incredible return. A big scrum here with 11 and a half to go in Tallahassee. North Carolina leading it 68-62. How about this now? Malik Hewlett, who's out with that ankle injury, and he comes out for the huddle. You can barely put any pressure on that thing. Needing help just to get back to the bench.
And Obi, he went back in the tunnel. We thought he was going to block. He went back in the tunnel and sat on the chair just to himself and tried to talk himself into being able to go back in. But I can tell you, sometimes it just doesn't work. I've been in that situation before. As much as he wants to
All right.
help the team in this one,
Another opportunity for Florida State to score while the clock is not moving.
got back on the court with only
And they miss.
Just a 61% foul shooting.
Carolina gets the rebound. They need to score. They need to score again. They've gone dry just a bit.
see the space they're giving Cadeau.
Ed Cadeau finds Trimble. Back to Elliott. Elliott thought about the 3. Got it to Trimble. He shoots a 3. And it's good. Needed that. Needed those points right there. And now they need to play some defense. Coach, I wouldn't be mad if you went back to the zone again there, buddy.
Watkins gives it up. Airborne off the window. Won't go for Maluk.
Maluk straight to the basket. He draws a foul. 10 minutes and 57 seconds on the clock. 10:57.
No longer afford to trade threes with twos. As North Carolina started to heat up from beyond the arc, you got to find a way to force them off that three-point line.
All right, we got 3 votes, and I think that's going to be it for the vote. So let's get that out of here just in case we get anybody dropping some more comments in the chat. Heck, I'm gonna drop some comments in the chat.
And the 7-foot freshman has that one go around and out.
North Carolina misses. Florida State misses 1, and Carolina pushes it across the timeline. Elliott Cadeau kicks it. Trimble for a 3 again. Misses this one. Florida State shoots a 3. Misses everything. Another break for the Tar Heels.
With about 10 and a half remaining. So Florida State's comeback bid has stalled a little bit in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, and a lot of it has to do with North Carolina's offense. That's trouble knocking down the 3 and then getting to the free throw line for the Tar Heels.
All right, man to man. Carolina gets it in. It's going to be Elliott Cadeau. I don't want to say it in jinxing, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. Elliott Cadeau. Only 2 turnovers. Withers. Wants to gather himself right there. Good pass there by Elliott Cadeau.
We
Why does that Carolina blue look washed out on television? Withers just at the line, missed both of them. Let's see if he can rectify those free throws from a minute ago. Probably not even a minute ago. 10 minutes and 14 seconds on the clock. Elliott Cadeau with a nice pass to Withers. Withers hits the free throw this time.
In the string of wins for North Carolina, he's coming off 16 points, 11 rebounds Saturday against Virginia. Had 16 and 9 the game before that.
Yeah, Withers started the first 7 games of the season.
Withers, we'll check him on the next time we get a chance. See how many points he has right now. He's got a quiet good game right here. Oh, misses another free throw. Go. All right, Florida State brings it down quickly. Straight to the basket. That ball's ripped out of bounds there. Still going to be Seminole ball. What's his name? Need to? All right, Florida State will throw the ball in. They're in that what we call like a 41.
So FSU to put it in from the baseline with 10 minutes left.
They get it in. It's number 25 who's come in after Ewan went out.
Cadeau on him and a whistle.
What?
So a lot of fouls.
All right, must have been a hold or something. Yeah, this game is getting it's too slow. It's too slow. Plenty of time. This score is under 9 points. 10 minutes on the clock.
Kevin Nickelberry, assistant coach, under Coach Hamilton, who's up roaming the sidelines as well.
Once again, free throws for FSU while the clock has stopped is dangerous. And another missed free throw. We're going to go ahead and pick this up. Might as well. Huh? Another missed free throw.
Great basketball coach, but even better comedian.
By the way, the way he roasted you today.
72-63, 10 minutes and 3 seconds left in this game. And this is that Watkins? Carolina trying to get the ball in. They finally do. And hand that to Elliott Cadeau. Florida State's been the full court man-to-man the whole game. Elliott Cadeau. Spin move. Step through. Can't hit it. Rebound Florida State. Watkins brings it down. Don't want to stop, but he gives it to, this is Jackson. Jackson bullies his way under the basket. Misses it. But E2, I think is his name, puts it back 66-72. Carolina has slowed down on offense. All right. This time R.J. Davis brings the ball down. Well, he didn't bring it down, but they hand it to him. And that's that ISO crap again. He steps back for 3. Oh, my goodness, what a shot. 3-point shot by the leading scorer for the Tar Heels, R.J. Davis. This is Watkins. They swing it. Carolina back in the zone. Dang for 3. Dang.
But now see the pressure from the Seminoles. Now they're back up 94 feet. Missed the assignment on the last.
Full court pressure by the Seminoles. R.J. Davis finds Withers. And Withers going to be fouled going to the basket. Looking more, I think, for that for the contact.
The matchup, however, so is RJ. The step back, he's done it so many.
I think the big man's name is E2, if I'm not mistaken. Dang. How many Dangs are there? It must be a whole tribe with the last name Dang. And I don't know if they're from Nigeria or what. Luol Dang. There's been some guys, a few guys with the name Dang, at least 1 or 2 at Duke. All right, this time, Withers hits his first free throw. We need both Withers. 76-69 is the score. Carolina hanging on to the lead with 8 minutes and 40 seconds. Come on, Withers. You got to hit 2 in a row. Withers does this time. All right, Jackson brings the ball down. He's on the logo, steps across it, passes it over to number 25. I got to figure out who he is. Carolina back in the zone. They get it inside. This is going to be Watkins. Watkins shoots over, rims out, rebound. Tyson. Elliott Cadeau finds R.J. Davis, and a 2-point basket is good at the other end. All right, Jackson tries to do the same thing at this end. Carolina back in the 2-3 zone. They get it down on the baseline this time, and the layup is good. Come on, why are we extending so far? Dang. You can't let them pass the ball from the top of the key, from beyond the 3-point line down to the baseline. All right, Carolina with the ball. This is R.J. Davis. He has, I'm pretty sure this is Malik on him. Double team. And then he waits too late to try to pass that ball when you get those two giants coming out there, Watkins and I think it's Malik out there. It's kind of hard to throw, definitely hard to throw over him. And he tried to go around him. And that ball was kicked out of bounds. So it's going to be Carolina ball with 7 minutes and 37 seconds on the clock and a timeout. 79-72, 79-71. I just got a feeling that it's 79. Carolina has 79 points. Wow. It was kind of hard for me to believe that they were averaging like 80. That's what it was said. That's what the commentator said the other day. I was like, 80? We averaging that? Okay. I said I wanted to see how many points Withers had. So let's take a look at that real quick. Withers, 11 points. 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. Okay, Withers. Withers has been productive since he's been inserted into the starting lineup. All right, we got a timeout. Let's take that timeout, and we'll be right back.
Washington. FSU had cut the lead to 6.
All right, 79-71. This is Carolina with the ball. Elliot Cadeau finds Trimble. Trimble. 5 seconds. R.J. Davis throws it off the glass. Oh, my gosh, what a shot. Talking about acrobatic. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, guys and gals, subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 2,500 before the end of March. Thank you, Jesse Ortega, the last to subscribe to the channel. Online, that is. And thank you, Braylon Reams, for the $5 super chat. Wow, Trimble to the other end, and the layup is good. And he just does it so smooth. Like, I'll talk, like I said, talking to a coach today and talking about how smooth Trimble is, or as he doesn't look like he's going strong to the basket, but I guess that was just as strong as you could go right there.
I've seen RJ make a lot of acrobatic shots, a lot of big shots in his career. This is right at the top, the one he just made. It absolutely is. And now that
And Trimble looked just like his brother right there. In the face, JB Tokito. And the free throw is good. All right, Carolina extends his lead just a little more. It's back up to 13. All right, Jackson finds Davis. Here is that Watkins. Still 6 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. Carolina back in the man-to-man. 5 seconds to shoot. The jumper is no good. Rebound, Trimble. And Carolina will bring it across the timeline and take their time. But they need to get something moving. I'll go ahead and pass that ball, Davis. You ain't got to hold it the whole time. Davis kicks it. Trimble goes into Washington. That is going to be a ball is going to be out of bounds. I think Bo gets his hand on it. Still going to be a Carolina ball, but 5 seconds on the clock. Bo. Okay, it's back to 20 because Bo possessed it before he went out of bounds. Carolina gets it in. This is going to be Tyson. He finds Davis. 5 minutes and 49 seconds on the clock. Davis off the screen of Washington. Pulls up a long three. Ooh! Misses it. I was almost sure that was going in, ladies and gentlemen. 84-71 is the score. 5 minutes and 40 seconds left to get out the door. Hopefully Carolina will get another win, and that will be 4, which is the same amount of viewers we got in right now. Thank you for the extra person to come in. And I think we're still hanging strong at 5 likes. Appreciate that. All right, this is Jackson with the ball. 3 seconds to shoot. They're going to have to get it up. And it's going to be a shot clock violation. Carolina with pretty good defense right there. Florida State wasn't able to get it off before it was deflected. And since it was deflected, shot clock still in play. All right, 84-71 with 5 minutes left in the game. Elliot Cadeau with only 2 turnovers. He usually has 4. So let's see what happens. Elliot high off the glass, can't hit that. Washington with the rebound. Gets to the Elliott. He shoots a quick 3. Oh, and hits it. And Florida State up the sideline like that classy sideline break, and they get 3 points out of it. So right back at it again, Florida State. This is Elliot Cadeau now, 87-74. Coach says, hey, take your time, but run your offense. Elliott. Yep, skip pass over there to Tyson, and that is going to be another turnover for Elliott Cadeau. It's gonna. I would give that to Tyson. Hit him in the hands. He should have caught it. Offensive foul against number 21. That's Maluk. Man, we got to get some of that size, man. Like, dang. Come on, Carolina. Come on. Y'all got to get some of that size from wherever Coach Hamilton's getting it from. Like, they got a pipeline over there. Like, come on. Elliott Cadeau kicks that out to Trimble. Trimble finds R.J. Davis. Still 19 seconds to shoot. R.J. Davis on the baseline, picks his dribble up. Washington hands it back to him. Carolina decides to use a little bit more time. They've got 8 seconds to shoot. R.J. Davis behind the back. The layup is no good. Rebound, Florida State. This may be Bo Bowen right here. Quick three, and that's good. Coach called a timeout. Dang, Carolina cannot enjoy a plethora of riches. This lead is back down to 10. With 3 minutes, Elliott Cadeau loses the ball. There's his possibly at least 3 turnovers. It could be 4. Another 3-point try. No good. This time, Cade Tyson gets the rebound. Come on, Carolina. Get back together. There you go, Coach. Look at Coach. That time, he upset with Elliott that time. Like, you can't lose the ball in that situation. You just can't. Dang, Elliott. I thought Elliott was gonna be like just, two turnovers, and the turnovers he had, again, as usual, unforced. But I was like, yeah, I should have never stopped talking. I started talking. My bad. I jinxed him. 4 turnovers a game. They said he's got 90. What do you have? 94 turnovers. So now he's got at least 97 turnovers. Yeah, let's take a look at that. That'll be something interesting to look at. How many turnovers does Elliott Cadeau have today? By the way, we are in a timeout. We're in a timeout mode right now. It's going to be Carolina's ball. Coach Davis called the timeout. He was heated. All right, 10-point lead with still 3 minutes and 7 seconds on the clock. That's plenty of time. If Carolina or whoever has the ball, whoever has the lead, if you get sloppy, anything can happen. Elliott Cadeau. All right, he's been assessed with 3 turnovers. 3 turnovers. That last one, I think he threw to Tyson. That was that's going to go on Kate. That's going to go on Tyson. So Elliott has 3 turnovers. He usually averages 4. Let's see if he can hang on and not get it. He may not be in the game again. Coach may have just taken him out of the game for good. Then Adam Lubin, 8 points. Jalen Withers, 11. 4 rebounds. Powell, hadn't seen or heard from Powell in a while. There's 7 points. Elliott Cadeau, 10 points. 7 assists, but 3 turnovers. R.J. Davis with 17 points. Claude, I didn't even know Ty Claude had got in the game, but he didn't score. Jalen Washington with 10 and only 3 rebounds. Come on, Jay. Cade, 6 points. Ian Jackson, 5. Seth Trimble with 13. For Florida State, Ewing, 4 points. Bo Bowen, 8 points. Davis has 9. Jackson with 6. And Jameer Watkins has 21 points. Oh, come on, coach. What are you doing? What you doing, buddy? Let's get back on. Get back on. All right, here we go. We're good.
And more importantly, 0 turnovers for R.J. Davis. A clean game for both teams. 17 assists to 8 turnovers for North Carolina.
All right, it's going to be Carolina ball as we're back from the timeout.
So North Carolina by 10, and the ball inbounded for Powell.
Powell back out, getting some playing time.
And back for R.J. Davis.
R.J. Davis with 3 minutes on the clock. Lubin comes to set the screen. No pass yet. R.J. kicks it. Cadeau back to Trimble, open for 3. No good. And that ball is going to be out of bounds to North Carolina. Yeah, it was good hustle. It was a possession. Once again, it was a possession by the Seminoles, so Carolina has 20 seconds, now 15. Look at that boy. Trimble. He too strong. Trimble to the basket. That's how he was playing at the beginning of the year. And we're like, great. It's to have him playing as strong as he's playing. Let's go. That's another weapon. But he got hurt. He got hurt and didn't play as well there for a while. Lost his starting position for a little bit, but now I think he's just about all the way back. Hit these free throws, and he does. Old-fashioned three-point play. Carolina with 90 points. 2 minutes and 31 seconds on the clock. Can Florida State score 13 points in 2 minutes and 22 seconds? Bo Bowen. Open 3 for Dang, and Dang, he can shoot. And maybe the question is yes. It's back to a 10-point lead off that 3-point shot by Dang. 2 minutes and 12 seconds on the clock. Come on, Carolina. Hang on. Hey, thank you everybody for being here. It doesn't matter who you are. If you are a Carolina fan or a Florida State fan, you are welcome here. Once again, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get 2,500, right at 2,450. All right, we're trying to get 2,500 before March Madness is over, and March Madness is just about here. Thank you, Jesse Ortega, for subscribing to the channel, on the stream. And Braylon Reams for that last $5 super chat. I appreciate it. All money goes to try to get this stream to be a little bit better, because it's kind of hard, guys. It's kind of hard now since YouTube has taken advantage of letting companies actually show the game on YouTube. So of course everybody's going to watch the channels where they can actually see the game, and not just little old me doing my play-by-play. But for those people who have tuned in, thank you. All right, Trimble with the ball. Carolina using some time off the clock. 1 minute and 50 seconds. Trimble strong to the basket. Oh, misses the left-hand layup, and that ball is going to go out of bounds off of Watkins. So it's going to be Carolina ball. Elliot Cadeau, can you get it in without the turnover? Don't get your 4th turnover. Trimble goes into the backcourt to pick it up. He's got to go. Finds Powell. Powell throws an alley-oop to Lubin, and Lubin misses it, but tips his own shot back in. So Carolina took advantage of the pressure that Florida State put on him. Watkins for three. And dang, Seminoles hitting everything they throw up. Staying connected to the Tar Heels. It's actually down to under single digits. 83-92. 83-92 with a minute and 15 seconds left. This game is not over. Last four. That's Carolina, right? 17-11. All right, we got a minute. We've got a minute and I think 19 seconds left in this game. Carolina trying to hang on, I'm saying it right, trying to hang on. Florida State doing all they can to make sure they don't lose this game. Carolina leading 92-83. And instead of a minute and 19, it's a minute and 15 seconds on the clock. Like I said a few minutes ago, 2 minutes and 22 seconds on the clock? Could Florida State score 13 points? That will put them at 90 because Carolina had 90. So now they got a minute and 15 seconds. The score 7. It can be done. Definitely can be done. All right, let's see if the Tar Heels can hang on. Or if Florida State will come through. It was a minute and 15 seconds. Carolina with the ball. They get it in the Trimble. Trimble leaves his feet, but he finds R.J. Davis. R.J. Davis nearly turns it over. They get it to Powell. Powell is going to be fouled right at the top of the key. And that's going to send him to the free throw line because it's a bonus foul. And Carolina, luckily to get it across and not turn it over because Florida State is hitting everything they throw up. And they are shooting the lights out on threes. Hey, thank you, everybody, for showing up. Hey, hit that like button. Powell, oh, come on, Powell. Powell misses the front end of 2 shots. You got to hit them all because with a minute and 6 seconds on the clock, you got to believe Florida State is going to come down. They're going to hit a 3. It's going to be 86-92. Let's go. You got to hit these free throws. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel, guys. And Powell misses both. Rebound, Florida State. They bring it down. Let's go. I think this is Davis. Oh, out of bounds. My bad, guys. That ball is going to go out of bounds off of Florida State. A mishandle. Leonard Hamilton's been around a long time, guys. He's going to give it up this year. He's going to give it up this year. A long, lustrous career. Don't go under the basket. Throw it. Hey, okay, not a bad decision there, Tyson, but do not throw that ball under Florida State's basket. Why do my teams, why does Carolina, why do the Hornets not set screens when it's a man-to-man tight pressure ball game? Why do they not set screens? They do not set screens. It's just like, okay, we're just fast enough to get open. How about making it easy for yourself? I mean, that's just me. I could be completely wrong. I remember that. All right, guys, hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. You know what? I would stream the the Hornets game tonight, but they're playing the Kings. And you know what? The Hornets probably won't play everybody. All right, Carolina gets the ball in, going toward their basket. Thank goodness. And R.J. Davis is fouled. Coach Leonard Hamilton not giving up right now. Wants to see if they can get down here again and hit another three. And they do. If I'm not mistaken, they have a timeout. I can't really tell. They may not have any timeouts. R.J. Davis at the line. Only 2 people on the line. And Carolina now misses their free throws. Let's go. Still 56 seconds on the clock. 56, might as well say 57 seconds on the clock. This game is not over. The fat lady has not come down the scene. And I'm not putting down people who are a little bit large. All right. They push it. This is Florida State. Trying to go to the basket. They do. Block shot. Nice defense there by. Oh, another foul. All right, so the sequence that just happened, R.J. Davis hit the. Oh, that's Charlie Ward. Charlie Ward. I got to give him a horn. Charlie Ward in the house, guys. They was just showing him. They probably showed him a couple of times. I didn't know who it was. Now I'm looking at him. It's Charlie Ward. Charlie Ward. Now, guys, Charlie Ward won the Heisman Trophy at Florida State for football, of course. The Heisman Trophy, and ended up playing professional basketball 4 years. Straight athlete. All right, so the situation that happened, R.J. Davis hit the last free throw, and Florida State took it out really quick, brought it back down, drove to the basket. I'm not sure if it was Davis or Watkins. I think it was more like Davis, and tried to shoot it, and R.J. Davis blocked it, got the rebound. He's fouled, and he just hit 2 more free throws. So 95-83. Trimble lets Watkins go to the basket. 42 seconds on the clock. Still a lot of time. It's only a 10-point game. Carolina cannot relax. Oh, come on, baby. Push it. All right, Carolina gets across the timeline. R.J. Davis doesn't want to let it go. And Florida State's going to foul one more time with 34.4 seconds on the clock. Shoot, Leonard Hamilton might have said, look, this is the last time I might play Carolina. We're not going to stop fouling. We're not going to stop fouling. You just never know. That's what he's saying to the ref. Hey, you never know. They don't shoot free throws great, but they're hitting them today. Carolina has played a lot better the last 4 games. They really have. They really have. Coach Davis over there shaking Coach Leonard's hands early. Like, hey, if I say we missed a free throw, I'd be upset. Like, hey, you better go back over there and wait till it's like 10 seconds on the clock. Long three by Watkins. Rolls off the front of the rim. Withers hits it, and the white flag has been waved. Actually, that might have been a great move by Hubert. Hubert went over there and to shake Coach's hand, to make Coach, just make him think a little bit. Look, hey, we'll just call it off. Yeah, you're right, Coach. It's about over. We'll go ahead and call it off. I'm going to shake your hand early. All right, guys. Good game by those Tar Heels. Led for most of the game. There was a time there with about, 5 minutes on the clock or whatever in the first half. Could have been more than that. And Florida State came back. I think they had like a 4-point lead. Might have been 5-point lead. We'll take a look at it. But Carolina ended up leading at the half. Went on a little bit of a run. Ended up leading at the half and came back out. Took a couple of blows there from Florida State, but they had a lead, and I don't think we relinquished it after halftime. So we hadn't seen that type of a Carolina team heck, all year. All year. Tar Heel K, who's probably watching, Tar Heel K asked me at the end of the last stream that I think Carolina had turned the corner. I still don't know. I do know they are playing a lot better. I do like what I see here. I like the full court pressure coach puts on sometime. I gotta say, coach coached his butt off today. Like, when's the last time you seen Carolina, no matter what's happening, ever go to a 2-3 zone? Like, I think coach just broke down and said, "Hey, look, we gotta win. We gotta continue to win. So if we need to go to that zone, we will. And that team's just gonna have to shoot over it. They're gonna shoot that three. We're not gonna let you get to the basket. And I think that was a good move right there. Slowed Florida State down, where usually a team would get on a run there, and Carolina would continue to play that man to man, and not well, because we had some breakdowns there at the first half, but coach put that zone on them. Oh, it was that. Hey, that's our guy right there from Texas Tech. Yeah. What was the other kid that came in with R.J. Davis and Love? Supposed to have been the shooter. He's playing with Texas Tech. Some of you know who I'm talking about. Anyway, I still like the way coach coached today. Okay, we actually went back to the man-to-man after halftime, but then we did play some more zone. Love it. Like, hey, do what other teams do against you. See how they like it. You know what I'm saying? Gosh, what's his name? Walt? I can't think of his name. Some of you know exactly who I'm talking about. All right, good job. Nice road win. A whole lot better second half, but still needs work. Does 96-85. Heels win. Just win, baby. Win out, baby. Let's go. Michael Smitty next Miami at home. Yes, sir. Thanks, Coach. I appreciate you, Michael Smitty, for stopping by. I can always count on Michael Smitty for coming in and putting some comments in the chat, making that chat look a little bit full over there. Also thank Kadrian Thompson for stopping by tonight. Daniel Berry Sports Highlight stopped by. Appreciate you. And all the other people that at least came in and looked at the showed a little love to the stream. Like I said, YouTube's making it hard on us streamers, especially us old streamers, because you can actually watch the game on YouTube. You can actually watch the game on YouTube. So, taking our spots. We had a little bit of a community there. And there's still some guys that got a community, but a lot of them were doing this before I was doing it. So, they're gonna get their numbers. But anyway, no biggie. 96-85. That is the most important thing. So before we leave, let's take a look at the stats. $96 to $85. All right, so I'm just gonna go over this real quickly because you know what I think? I think I'm going to shut down and come back on and just do a little quick review of the game. Just gonna try it out and see what happens. All right, so the top 3 scorers for each team for North Carolina, it's going to be R.J. Davis with 20 points. He had 20 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists. Then we are going, wow, my bad, guys. Seth Trimble. Seth Trimble with 17 points. He had 17 points, 2 rebounds tonight. And then right after him, we have to give some love to a couple of guys. Well, actually, we don't. Top 3 is going to be Jalen Withers with the 11 points, 5 rebounds. All right, for Florida State, top 3 scorers. Number 1 with 26 points, Jameer Watkins had a really good game there. 2 assists, 2 rebounds. Then it's going to be Jerry Dang. 16 points. He was 4 of 6 from behind the 3-point line. And then Daquan Davis, number 5 with 9 points. All right. So that's what we're going to do tonight on this stream right here. I think I'm going to shut down and I'm going to come back and do a little stream where I, not very long at all, maybe 8 minutes, where I go over, do a little quick review of the game and go over the stats in more details. All right. So once again, thank you everybody who stopped by today. I appreciate it. And I will see you next time. Let's see, when does Carolina play next? Pretty sure it's going to be this weekend. It's going to be at home against Miami. Let's see. Hey Siri, when do the Tar Heels men's basketball team play next? When do they play? Hey Siri, when does the Tar Heels men's basketball team play? Yeah, I know about that. You know what? I can check it out. Right here. Check it out right here, and then we'll get out of here. All right, Carolina plays Miami March the 1st at 12 p.m. That's got to be Saturday. 12 p.m. And then 3 days later, they play Virginia Tech at Virginia Tech. All right. All right, so with that said, I'm going to get ready to get out of here. Guys, thanks for hanging out. If you would like to join me in about 10 minutes, might be even less than that, 10 minutes, after we have a little reaction on the game. I'm Coach, and I'll see you guys next time.